Hey guys, I'm Dylan Palacio, and today I want to talk to you guys about the importance of having a morning routine. I developed a morning routine and I saw a dramatic impact on my own life. I went from a kid who wasn't even a 75 average student in high school to a two-sport Division I Ivy League athlete. How did I do that? It's honestly through the development and sustainability of a solid morning routine. So today I'm going to walk you guys through kind of what I do and the science behind each step. But I recommend that you take some things from this video, but also make some things your own. And I hope you enjoy the video. Well, the first thing I like to do is wake that ass up.
Dude, what the fuck? Put that shit away.
That's none of your damn business. Okay, so I put some clothes on to make it less realistic. But, onward. I like to wake up in the morning to make sure I'm not dead. Now, I don't just like to wake up at any time. I like to wake up at the same time every morning to help establish my circadian rhythm. Studies have shown that when you throw off your own circadian rhythm in mice, you see things from erratic mood to weight gain, and just by waking up at the same time every day, you're putting yourself in the best position to absolutely win the day. Get that circadian rhythm on point. Then, once I wake up, roll out of bed, maybe get a little stretch, and we have our first task. Make your fucking bed. Now, I'm not your mom, but I'm gonna tell you why I think this is so important. This is the first result of the day. Why not start it off with a win? Get that feeling of accomplishment before you go out into the uncertainty of the world. Be a winner in your own mind, and regardless of what happens outside, I lost the game or failed the test, when I come home, my bed is gonna be made. Get that feeling of accomplishment before you even leave the house. Moving on. So, after I'm done making my bed, I like to come down here and grab a cup of coffee. My cup of coffee is usually based off the two F's, a fat or a fast. Now, when I'm making my cup of coffee, I like to take a few things into mind. Number one, that's probably the best coffee recipe you'll ever fucking see. Number two, it's helping me fuel my day. Ease into the day, sustain that mental clarity. That's why I don't like a lot of caffeine or shit in there. And helps me just get in touch with myself. I take my coffee recipe very, very fucking seriously. So, see the extra video that I made on top of this one to try and get that recipe and make it work for yourself. After my cup of coffee, I like to do a headstand. I know it sounds fucking ridiculous, but it delivers oxygen-rich blood to your head, into your digestive tract, and I just like fucking doing it. So I'm gonna show you guys how to do it. I like to put my hands down first, plant my head, and then I walk my knees on top of my elbows. Here, and then I'm up. And I'm down. Woo! Alright, next up, my favorite part. The shower of death. Ah! My dick is so small! So, a lot of you are probably asking me, why the fuck did he do that? Well, studies have shown that cold water immersion therapy has reduced inflammation, reduced oxidative stress, and boosted positive hormone production in the body after a cold water immersion therapy session. Plus, I just like waking up every morning knowing that there's something I don't want to do that's going to make me uncomfortable, and knowing that I still do it anyway. And it makes me super alert to go out into the day and make the best decisions. Alright, time for the most crucial thing in my morning routine, meditation. You know, for the longest time, I really thought you had to be a hippie if you ever wanted to fucking meditate, but science has made it more of a mainstream idea now because there's actual quantifiable things that show that it's beneficial. There's an increase in alpha waves, an increase in positive mood, an increase in the areas of the brain related to creativity and gray matter. So for me, it's become more of a easier to recommend concept. But personally, it's really all about spending time with the inner you before you go out into the world. So rarely do we spend time with our own self, our own creativity, and develop a sense of mindfulness. So in the mornings, I like to get out here and spend some time with my thoughts, and who I am before I go out into the world, so to speak. And the way I do that is I come, I sit down, cross the legs, right here, and I just focus on my breathing. If thoughts come, I don't fight them, and when they go, I let them go. It's all about focusing on your breathing for 1 minute, 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes. Focus on the same breathing pattern. Enjoy your surroundings. Practice that mindfulness. I'm a fucking lion. I'm ready to go into the world. So, after my cold shower, I like to open up my journal and write down a couple of things. The first thing I like to write about is what I'm grateful for. A lot of times when you're pursuing something, you get caught up in all the personal struggles and you start to feel sorry for yourself. This helps me have a positive association between my goals and all the time and sacrifices I put in to try and reach those goals. Number two, I like to write about the goals themselves. Why? Because it gives me a sense of direction. If I don't write anything, I'm getting this weird, foggy, and vague state where I don't know where I'm actually headed. Writing down my daily and long-term goals gives me direction before I leave the house. Not just hoping for the best, actively pursuing my goals. And lastly, after I'm done writing my goals, knowing what I need to do today, I go to my energy wall. So, my energy wall is probably one of my favorite things that I've implemented into my morning routine. This is designed to help me act in accordance with what I wrote down in my journal. Meaning, I wrote a daily goal. Now, I can sync up which animal I need to be with who I need to be today. For example, if I have a big task, I gotta show up for this big moment, be confident, get after it. I'm gonna look at my wall, which animal exemplifies that? I'm gonna grab my lion. Confident creature, gives me that inner spirit. It makes me think about who I need to be at all times during the day. Show up for that big moment. But let's say it's the day before that test and I have to study. I don't need to be a fucking lion in the library. No, I don't need to be him. I need to be a turtle. I need to be slow, persistent. I need to be that turtle. So I rock the turtle base. These things help me remind myself every second of every day of who I need to be. Even when I'm not ready. I might be scared. I might not be confident. But it reminds me, be who you need to be today. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. And I hope you make a morning routine for yourself.